Hare Krishna. We continue reading from Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 6, Dhyan Yoga. We have been reading the translation, the purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada to text 47. And of all yogis, the one with great faith, who always abides in me, thinks of me within himself, and renders transcendental loving service to me, is the most intimately united with me in yoga and is the highest of all. That is my opinion. So Krishna is saying, who is the highest yogi? He's saying one who is engaged in loving service to Krishna. That is the highest yogi. So when we say of love, when we say of service, there's always two, not one. It's not that the soul is serving himself or the soul is loving himself. No, Krishna is saying when the living entity, when the soul is engaged in a loving service to Krishna, that yogi is the highest. That living entity becomes the highest yogi. So there are two personalities. One is the soul and one is the super soul. It is by great fortune that one comes to Krishna consciousness on the path of Bhakti Yoga to become well situated according to the Vedic direction. So it is we are greatly fortunate. We are very fortunate to be able to get this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, to get this knowledge of Krishna consciousness, to get the knowledge of Bhakti. So because then we can act what the Vedas are telling us. We can act according to the Vedas. The ideal yogi concentrates his attention on Krishna, who is called Sham Sundar, who is as beautifully colored as a cloud, whose lotus-like face is as effulgent as the sun, whose dress is brilliant with jewels, and whose body is flower garlanded. So here is a description of Sham Sundar. Here is a description of Krishna. Because Krishna is saying, one who fixes his mind on me. So fixes his mind on who? On Krishna. And so the description is given. Sham Sundar Krishna, his color is beautiful as a cloud. Then he has a lotus-like face, and the face is as effulgent as the sun. His dress is brilliant with jewels, and he's wearing garlands. Body is flower garlanded. Illuminating all sides is his gorgeous luster, which is called the Brahmajyotir. So from the body of Krishna is coming this light, which is called Brahmajyoti, gorgeous light. Krishna is the source of all light. The Brahmajyoti, where does it come from? Comes from the body of Krishna. He incarnates in different forms, such as Ram, Nrsimha, Varaha, and Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he descends like a human being as the son of Mother Yashoda, and he is known as Krishna, Govinda, and Vasudeva. So God, he comes in different forms. He's coming as Lord Ramachandra, he's coming as Lord Krishna, he's coming as Nrsimha, Varaha. Does it mean he's not God anymore? If God is coming as the son of Mother Yashoda, does it mean he's not God anymore? Does it mean he's not the father of all the living entities anymore? No, he's still God. He's still the original Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is the perfect child, husband, friend, and master, and he is full with all opulences and transcendental qualities. So God, he's perfect. God is perfect, and he is all the opulences. He's omnipotent. God is omnipotent, all the opulences, all the potencies, and he has qualities. When he's called Nirguna, means he has no material quality, but he has all spiritual qualities, transcendental qualities. If one remains fully conscious of these features of the Lord, he is called the highest yogi. So if we want to be called the highest yogi, we need to fix our mind on the form of the Supreme Lord. Sham Sundar form, two-handed, holding a flute, having a peacock feather, beautiful lotus eyes, His form is color of a cloud. He's wearing yellow garments. He has beautiful flower garlands around his neck. The stage of highest perfection in yoga can be attained only by bhakti yoga, as is confirmed in all Vedic literature. Yasya deve parabhaktir yatha deve tatha guru tasyaite kathita I arthaha prakashante mahatmanaha. Only unto those great souls who have implicit faith in both the Lord and the spiritual master are all the imports of Vedic knowledge automatically revealed. Shvetashvatara Upanishad 6.23. So the Shvetashvatara Upanishad is telling us the secret of how we can understand all the Vedas. It's saying to have implicit faith both in the Lord and in the spiritual master, in God and his bona fide representative, the spiritual master. As we were saying yesterday, he's a bona fide representative of God. He's the dearmost servant of God. He's an authorized representative of God. Prabhupada would give the example that there are post boxes. Now we have email, so it's not very much used, commonly used, but before, when actually letters were being sent out, so the post boxes are there and they're authorized. So if we put a letter in that box, we know that it will be sent to the receiver, the person we intend to get the letter. But if we take any box, paint it red, or whatever color is the color of the post box, and put a letter in it, nobody's going to pick it up and take it to the receiver. It's going to lie there. It's going to lie there because the box is not authorized by the postal system. But if we go to an authorized postal system box, put our letter in it, for sure the receiver is going to receive it. Similarly, the spiritual master is authorized by the Supreme Lord. One who is not authorized by the Supreme Lord is not a spiritual master. So that is the point we need to understand. Bhaktir asya bhajanam tad iha mutropadi niras yena musmin mana kalpanam etad eva neshkarmyam. Bhakti means devotional service to the Lord, which is free from desire for material profit, either in this life or in the next. Devoid of such inclinations, one should fully absorb the mind in the Supreme. That is the purpose of Neshkarmya. So Gopal Tapani Upanishad is saying, Gopal Tapani Upanishad 1.15 is saying that Bhakti, devotional service to the Lord, means just loving devotional service to the Lord without wanting anything in return in this life or in the next life. Not like a business deal. My dear God, I'll offer you agarbatti and you give me this. Then it's like a business deal, I give you this, you give me that. I give you money, you give me some cheese. Like that's the business transaction. Or I give you goods, you give me money. That's business. So, but bhakti is beyond that. It's on a platform of love. It's on the platform of love. So and that can absorb the mind on the Supreme. These are some of the means for performance of bhakti or Krishna consciousness, the highest perfectional stage of the yoga system. Thus, end the Bhaktivedanta purports to the 6th chapter of the Srimad Bhagavad Gita in the matter of Dhyan Yoga. So we can easily fix our mind on God, on the Supreme Lord in this age of Kali by chanting his holy names. That is recommended for us. We are being said again and again that we have to fix the mind on the Supreme Lord. And the easiest way to fix the mind on the Supreme Lord is by chanting his holy names. That is recommended for us in this Kali Yuga. So we continue to hear and we continue to chant. Is that okay? So we'll stop here for today then. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for listening.
it is
and
okay.
joining. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Bhagavad Gita ki jai, Shila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda.